Today on the channel, we're going to check out a Harley Benton guitar. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at a Harley Benton guitar. This is a monumental occasion on the channel for me because I have never once reviewed a Harley Benton guitar on the channel. I've never touched one, looked at one in person, but from what I've seen online and from people I know that own them, they actually like the guitars and they're pretty good quality for the budget cost. So let's take a look at this model. This is the TE-70RW Deluxe series. The RW standing for Rosewood. More on that later. Now I've got this out of the main box. I've got it untaped. I have not looked at this guitar yet. I haven't played it. I haven't done anything to it, so we're gonna experience this together. This is supposed to be a George Harrison Telecaster copy. So if you're familiar with Let It Be and the George Harrison Telecaster with the rosewood fretboard, this is supposed to be like their version of that, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it out of the box and then we'll get some close-ups of the guitar and I'll do a play demo, okay? And later on I'm going to set this thing up. It's probably going to need a little bit of work. Oh yeah, this thing is pretty. All right, cool. Awesome. First time looking at it. First impressions. It's really shiny, man. This thing is. Look at this. Look at the back of the neck on this baby. I'll get some close-up shots of this too. So don't worry. I'm gonna get some close-ups. The guitar's got double binding on it. It's got cream binding. These go for about $160. I checked Thoman's website and they're out of stock, so I'm not sure if it's made so much anymore. You know, I didn't get this thing new, but you know, anyway, long story short, this is actually a friend of mine, his guitar. He just got it and he wants me to do a complete setup on it and string change. It's got 10s. So this is not my guitar, so I saw that Thoman was out of stock. So I don't know if they're available or if they're just popular and out of stock and you gotta buy them, or you gotta buy them used now. I would assume this is still a production model. I can see a line on the body where this is probably 2 pieces of wood. This laminate or whatever's on the back, there's a line. I'll get some close-up shots. Once again, I like the headstock. The headstock looks very, very similar to a Telecaster headstock. Now that's important to me. Headstocks they make or break a guitar in many cases, you know. I'm a headstock guy, and they got about as close to a Fender headstock on this as they could without getting sued, I think. The back of the headstock says TE-70 Deluxe series on the back here. And as far as specs, it's got a basswood body. All right. The rosewood fretboard is actually imitation. It's an imitation veneer rosewood, so I don't know over time, you know, if this rosewood would wind up wearing through. It's a veneer, but it's got a laurel fretboard. So underneath the veneer of the rosewood is laurel, okay? So that's how they keep costs down, but it is a rosewood veneer. It's a C profile neck. The neck is pretty chunky, man. You know, it feels good. It's not like a Richie Kotzen Telly. It feels really nice. I like a bigger, thicker, chunkier neck. C-shaped neck is about my favorite, I would say. It is definitely not a compound radius neck. It feels you know, pretty much the same throughout the neck. So C-shaped neck. Let's see, 21 frets. It's got really nice dot inlays. I wish it was 22, but it's 21. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, yep. Just wanted to double check the stats and make sure it was correct. So 21 frets, it's got cream binding. The pickups are Roswell pickups. They're TEA Alnico 5s. So that's what it is, vintage T-style pickups by Roswell. So Probably, we'll check it out. We'll do an audio demo. Probably sound pretty good. I like to put genuine Fender pickups or just different upgraded style pickups in these type of guitars. They usually just bring these guitars to life and give it that extra bite and oomph that we like in these style guitars. So more than likely a pickup upgrade would be a good idea. It's got a volume, a tone, no push-pull. It's got a standard 3-way switch. This is a Wilkinson bridge, and these are brass saddles. So nice 3 brass barrel saddles with a Wilkinson bridge. So good hardware, and it's got a gloss finish. That's the first thing I noticed about this guitar, is the fact that it's got a gloss finish. This is a beautiful guitar, and I like the color scheme, the pick guard. Very, very cool guitar. I would rock this thing totally. It's in tune. Sounds great. Let's get some close-up shots of this beast, and then we'll bring it in the studio and do an audio demo. All right, let's check it out. Okay, so taking a close-up gander at this thing, let's take a peek at it. I'm going to put some D'Addario 9s, 9 to 46 on this. It's set up with 10s. So yeah, going to put some 9s on it. There's the headstock, the Harley Benton logo, Deluxe Series. Didn't mention that it's got 2 string trees. The tuners and everything on this guitar are really nice. The fretwork is good. I didn't feel any fret sprout at all. The fret edges on this are extremely smooth. For $160, if you can still get these things for $160, a couple $100, phenomenal deal. This is a great looking guitar, and it feels awesome. Even if you had to put some new pickups in it, totally worth it. You can get some aftermarket Tele style pickups that are hot, affordably. You can even get Fender ones online quite inexpensively. There's the jack output. There's on the bottom. Metal jack output. Close up of the Wilkinson bridge. Take a look at the binding around this. I didn't notice any visual flaws or anything unusual with the craftsmanship on this guitar. So more than likely these are all CNC'd, and I would assume that Harley Benton does some form of QC and minor setup on these guitars. This guitar has not been set up or messed with at all by anybody, and right out of the box I can tell the thing is set up quite nice, which is important. That's impressive, man, when you can get a guitar. A lot of people who buy these guitars are they're new to guitar, or they're just starting out, maybe, perhaps, in some cases, and they really don't have the knowledge to set something up, or really the money to really mess around with it. You want it to play right, and if a guitar doesn't play right, you're not going to be inspired to play or practice. So that's cool. Maybe they just got lucky on this one, but I've heard a lot of good reports and reviews on Harley Benton's, and I'm impressed. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but you can see the line on the veneer. Sorry for the glare. It's almost impossible to film glossy guitars. It's got a string through, nice string through bridge there, obviously. Some of the cheaper Telecasters have the bridges where they just string through the bridge, and that's okay. That sounds kind of snappy when they just string straight through the bridge, but a true Telecaster, you got to have the string through with the ferrules, and I like the brass saddles. Cool. I can't wait to plug this thing in and jam on it. And once I'm done doing that, later on this week, I'm going to set this thing up. But just wanted to share this with everybody on the channel. So let's plug it in and test it out. Okay, so in closing, I'm going to give you some final thoughts on what I think about this guitar. Personally, this is a super, super solid Telecaster style guitar. The pickup surprised me. These Roswell pickups sound really good, very, very responsive to attack, and they're just bright enough without being overly harsh to my ears. Telecasters sometimes have that harsh sound that I just kind of steer away from, and some of them don't, and this is in the don't category for me. And you know, I don't think I would replace the pickups in this thing now that I've played it. I'd have to get a couple gigs under my belt, maybe record a few songs. Be fun to do a side-by-side comparison actually, but out of the box this thing sounds really good. It plays good, no issues with any of the electronics, and you know, it looks great. Awesome value. Hope you liked the review. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you like this kind of stuff, please consider subscribing, comment below, and as always, have a great day. Peace out.